The nuclear weapons disposal facility on Shadow Moses Island in Alaska's Fox Archipelago was attacked and captured by Next Generation Special Forces, being led by members of Foxhound. Their demand.
А вот это да. Я, оказывается, блин, микрофон не включил. Сижу, базарю. Народ свалил просто. Серьезно? Да? Блин, никого нет. Охренеть. Так, все трансляции на паузу. Почему так медленно? Подождите. Как-то надо аккуратненько. У меня, считай, люлей-то навешают сейчас. Так, двери они закрыты. А, вот сюда мне надо спуститься. Я что-то там всрал. Просто на миллион. Просто на миллион. Где у меня ими гранаты? My throne. А почему у меня жизнь отнимается? Че, сильно холодно? Слушайте, какая-то засада. Какая-то, однако, засада. В не очень удачном месте я сохранился, походу. Блин, столько гранат, не напасешься на них. Так, вопрос на миллион. Здесь заспаунились пайки? Ни хрена. Ну, я, по крайней мере, могу обратно вернуться. Только, а есть ли в этом смысл реально? Есть ли в этом смысл? Потому что наверху есть, получается, паёк. Наверху есть дверь, которая с 7-го уровня. Так, я могу нажать? Могу. Дверь 7-го уровня. Интересно, что за ней, ну, в принципе, скрывается. Надеюсь, я сейчас ни с кем, ну, не столкнусь, потому что это будет жопа полная. Так, тут я помню, что у нас и вообще пушка есть. О, нифига себе, отрисовка. Блин, ну специально, вот серьезно, вот это обязательно вот ждать? Здесь у нас турель. В принципе, тут еще клейморы где-то заныканы. Вот она, турель. Вижу патроны. Воу, 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 воу. Так. Вот они, клейморы, да? Так, я засейвлюсь. Сейчас я буду их собирать. Они, видимо... Так, тут паёк? Да, паёк, отлично. Так. Сейф. Подождите, где ПНВ? Ой, тепловизор. Так, клейморы собрал. В принципе, броник. Так, тоже ничего не валяется, да? Надо сейчас будет позвонить полковнику, уточнить, что мне надо там сделать. Блин, ну я карточку всрал. Ну только, блин, где она теперь валяется, непонятно. По воде толком не побегаешь, она холодная, ноги обжигает. Так. Тут вроде ловушек. Я не помню. Тут вроде нету ничего такого. Мне вот главное пайки понаходить. Так. Тут пайка нигде не лежит. Надеюсь, мне диск вставлять первый не придется, чтобы выйти наверх. Подождите, где я? Ёшкин кот. Не, это не варик, вообще не варик. Ладно, я вот здесь загружусь. Чтобы просто, ну, время сэкономить. Ладно, главное, паёк хотя бы нашел. Главное, хотя бы паёк. Сейчас будем пока ехать, я сейчас позвоню этому полковнику. Так, ну-ка, Кэмпбелл, давай, говори мне.
Detonation codes. The only way to stop the launch now is to use the card key to re-input the codes. Find that key. It fell somewhere in that drainage ditch.
Куда-то в дренажный канал.
You lost the key? Hurry up and find it. They've already entered the detonation code. The only way to stop that launch is to lock the system by re-input.
Да блин, чуваки, я понял. Я без вас уже понял. Если она упала куда-то в дренажный канал, значит там надо просто бегать. Ну и пытаться ее подобрать, грубо говоря. О, я сейчас тепловизор включу. Может она на тепловизоре как-то отражаться. Потому что патроны же они показываются. Возможно, и карточку тоже я увижу. Кыш-кыш-кыш, вороны. Зигули, зигули. Где моя карточка турбо доступа? Ладно, хоть рукожопый Снейк эту карточку не всрал. А, подождите-ка. Тут, блин, гранатку надо кинуть. Я вообще не представляю, против кого вот эта система просто суперзащиты. Они там тараканов даже подстреливают. Так, возьму-ка я пистолик. Соком, кстати, сильнее Фамоса почему-то. Ну, по ощущениям. Так, давайте тепловизор. Что мне тепловизор скажет? Ничего он мне, походу, не скажет, да? Я вижу, патроны валяются. Не, ну эту хреновину не только ими гранатой вырубить. Так, я вижу впереди паёк. Паёк мы заюзаем. Я даже сохранюсь. Вот тепловизор. О, карточку нашел, отлично. Так. Ладно, всрём немножко жизни, но чтобы не бежать. О, еще патрончик. Еще паёк, отлично. О, а как я вот ту коробку пропустил? Так, я думаю, надо бронежилет нам одеть и взять соком. С другой стороны... Куда? Так, подождите, давайте позвоним. Кэмпбелл. Да, конечно. Вы не подумали, что... Так, а я ее холодной сделал. Я что-то помню, они в прошлый раз говорили про этот... Про то, что она от температуры зависит. Она сейчас повалялась в холодной воде, я так полагаю. Ладно, у нас-то нет комнатной температуры, а надо ее потом подогреть. Так, я буду надеяться... Я буду надеяться, что мне не придется с этими утырками сейчас перестреливаться. Так. Вроде тревоги нету, да? Так. Я думаю, что надо сохраниться у Мэйлин. Просто потому что.
That means that when things get really bad, you have to try to remember what's important. Keep things in a proper perspective, okay?
Окей. Пойдем. Так, смотрим наперед. Говнарей я не вижу. Точно нет. Точно вроде нет. А так? Ага, вижу. Блять. Это самый, блин, идиотский вариант, который мне пришел в голову. Только не пинай. Что они теперь будут набегать? Проще было просто пройти. Стелс, конечно, тут сомнительный. Оп. Только не пинай. Только не пинай, дружище. Окей. Проблема еще в том, что... Под ногами стучит эта хрень. То есть его не... Да ёбаный в рот, да как... Не, подождите, я не хочу сохранять. Нет. Все сломал. Так. Блядь, дебильная херня. Серьезно? Блин, мне еще и карточку надо выбирать. Стоп. А если я ими гранату кину? Блять, как эту карточку использовать? Это, видимо, безвыходная ситуация. Где ими гранаты? Ну-ка, сюда подойдет. ЦДД-1 подтвержден.
Okay, that takes care of PAL code number 1. Now, PAL number 2, freeze the key.
Охлажденная карта. Так. Вот тут что, камера надо мной, да? Опа. Сейчас что-то будет. Нет, ничего не будет. Вот где мне нагретую карту взять? Охлажденную я представляю, ее в воде. Все, это фейл, короче. Тут стелс поломанный на самом деле. В коробке ты идти не можешь, потому что топаешь. Блять, камера еще так уродски расположена. Так, он ушел туда. И скотина слышит. Ну, уходи, уходи, да подальше. Хорошечно. Вроде убежал. Мне интересно, вот он один. Если меня палят, я его убиваю. Но набегают еще бесконечное количество других типов. Так, давайте позвоним Кэмпбеллу. Ну, понятно. Сейчас надо в холодильник сходить. Тут в обход особо ничего интересного, да? То есть и там тоже ни хрена. Ну это ладно, это в холодильник. Только не говорите, что мне надо будет сходить потом в этот... В цех литейный. Опять вот ехать на этих сраных лифтах. Вот это вот все. Сюда. Блин, если честно, вот, ну, может в 98-м это как-то чем-то казалось офигенным, то сейчас это писец какой-то. Это таким, кажется, затянутым процессом, вот это вот беготня. Так. Гранаты. Нахрен вот мне стингеры, объясните мне. Моими гранаты дали, отлично. Так, вот я понизил температуру карты, да? Подождите. Так, что мне с ней сделать? Найди холодное место. Ну я вот в холодном месте. Что мне с ней сделать? Ну вот в холодильнике я, ну и чё? По-моему, это не канает, да? Сейчас опять пиздовать туда. Что-то мне подсказывает, что это не сработает. Ну или, по крайней мере, надо что-то другое сделать. Может, надо в воду зайти. Найди холодное место. Коробка. Иди мимо. Кыш-кыш. Уходи, уходи. Так, мы вроде... Ими гранаты. Пробуем. Где-то карточка. Тогда где я должен искать холодное место? Ну, как вариант, еще, возможно, вода вот снизу. Только не говорите, что мне прям на улицу надо выходить. Прикольно, чувак меня вообще не заметил. Холодное место. Ну, хоть кто-нибудь подсказку более-менее здравую сказал бы. Может, этот чувак скажет? Заморозить карту? No.
It's designed so that unless it's been changed to the correct shape, it won't be recognized by the PAL code input terminal in the control room, and the detonation code won't be entered.
Подождите, ну я ходил же там. Ну я же там ходил. Сколько мне там надо было? Время какое-то подождать? Так, бежим, 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 бежим. Самая проблема все-таки в том, что нужно, скорее всего, сделать какое-то телодвижение. Так. А вот что именно нужно по телодвиженить, непонятно. Ну вот я... вот я сражался с Рейвеном здесь. Ну, давайте возьмем ее в руку. Что полежать надо, я не знаю. А здесь что у нас? Вечная мерзлота вроде, да, сказали? Видимо, надо какое-то время провести здесь. Так, ну смотрите, давайте позвоним Октакону. Это я все слышал. Хорошо, подождем. Немножко подождем. Так. Во, все, она стала холодной. Единственное, чем меня напрягает, это то, что мне надо будет бежать в жаркое место туда. Просто дофига телодвижений. Тара-та-тарам-там. Бежим. Где моя турбокоробка? Так, ну не сейчас же. Главное, мне нравится, с глушителя убиваешь этого чувака, который там ходит в патруле, и все равно поднимается тревога. Стойте, стойте. Коробка там не крутится, да? Эми, гранат-то у меня маловато. Давай. Так, где этот пидор, блядь? Так, по сути, здесь можно без эми гранат, да, обойтись? То есть мы просто вот так пробегаем. Достаем карточку. И вставляем. Окей. Куда, кстати, Ликвид делся?
Okay, there goes pal code number 2. Next comes pal number 3. Warm the key.
Разогретая. Здесь, наверное, надо просто наваливать сейчас мимо. Блять. Не получится. Лучше мы... Так, я сохранюсь. Где этот козел? Идет, нет? Вообще ему насрать. Ха-ха, я от бабушки ушел и от дедушки ушел. И от тебя, чувак, в маске я уйду. Харьяп, харьяп. Так, иммигрант тут не заспаунилась больше. Я, кстати, проконсультируюсь с этим пацаненком.
Somewhere warm? What about the blast furnace? But the problem is, if you go through a cold place on the way back, the card key might change shape. You need to hurry on the way back.
Да, шикарно. Ну, мне где-то около, ну, минуты мы, да, постояли там. Побежали. О, гранат дали. Вот это круто. Тут и люди начали ходить. Ну, благо мы оптимальный маршрут нашли, скажем так. Это они решили так меня затормозить, да, таким образом? Шикарно. То, блин, на лифте миллион лет будешь спускаться, будет холодно.
Snake, it's about Naomi Hunter.
Then you should talk to the Colonel. He's looking into it.
Turn your monitor off.
Okay, it's off. No one else can hear us. Go ahead.
Sorry, but I didn't want the Colonel to hear.
Okay, so what's up?
I've got a good friend in the Pentagon.
Yeah?
He's the one who told me about it. It looks like the DIA recently developed a new type of assassination weapon.
An assassination weapon?
Snake, have you ever heard of something called Fox Dye?
No. Fox Dye. Liquid and the others were talking about it.
Yeah. It's some kind of virus that targets specific people. I don't know all the details, but...
What are you trying to say?
It's too similar.
What is?
The cause of death. Didn't the Arms Tech president and the DARPA chief, I mean, Decoy Octopus, die of something that looked like a heart attack?
Yeah?
Well, apparently Fox Dye kills its victims by simulating a heart attack.
No. You're telling me that Naomi was behind it?
Snake, try to remember. Did Naomi give you some kind of injection?
The nanomachines.
She was in the best position to have done it, but I don't know what her motive was.
Does the Colonel know?
I'm not sure, but he still hasn't questioned her.
Okay, I'll ask him myself. Colonel, what's new with the Naomi situation?
I just placed Naomi under arrest.
Arrest?
She was sending coded messages towards the Alaskan base. I didn't want to believe it, but she must be working with the terrorists.
Are you sure?
I'm afraid so. She's being interrogated now.
What kind of interrogation?
Well, I'd like to avoid the rough stuff, but we don't even have any sodium pentothal here.
Call me if you find out anything.
So it's true, isn't it?
Naomi, I can't believe it.
That means the fox dye vaccine must be around somewhere.
Listen, I've got bigger things to worry about.
But Snake, you might be infected too, you know.
All I can do is leave it up to the Colonel.
Весело. Так, в принципе, просто свалить можно. Сейчас мы в доменную печь выйдем. Мне интересно, нужно прям возле нее стоять? О, паёчек. Вот это прикол. Благо есть вот такие как бы чекпоинты вшитые. Ну стоим, нагреваем карточку, да? Она должна красной стать. Но, возможно, будет что-то иное. Так, что-то она не стала. Давайте попробуем. Так. А вот тут вроде жарко, да? А, во, нагрелась. Так, в целом, короче, у меня около минуты, да, на то, чтобы пробежать холодный участок. Давайте попробуем. Так, здесь мы успели. А, ну тут еще не холодно. Холодно будет, как только мы на втором лифте спустимся. Так, сейчас-то хреновина отвернется. Вот так. Оп, все, бежим. Вот это не... Вот этот участок мне непонятен. Зачем вот эта анимация долгая? Как мы спускаемся на лифте, блин. О.
Snake, can you hear me?
Серьезно?
Naomi, what the hell?
Campbell and the others are busy right now. I'm on a different codec.
Naomi, is what the Colonel says true?
Yes, but not everything I said was a lie.
Who are you?
I don't know myself. I don't know my real name or even what my parents looked like.
Да по-любому сидит чувак на пианино играет сзади.
But my reason for getting into genetics was true.
Because you want to know yourself, right?
That's right. I want to know where I came from. My age, my race, anything.
Naomi.
I was found in Rhodesia sometime in the 80s. A dirty little orphan.
Rhodesia? What's now known as Zimbabwe?
Yes. Rhodesia was owned by England until 1965, and there were lots of Indian laborers around. That's probably where I got my skin color from, but I'm not even sure about that.
Naomi, you're too worried about the past.
А что с ее цветом кожи не так?
Understand who I am now? Why should I? No one else tries to understand me. I was alone for so long, until I met my big brother, and him.
Your big brother?
Yes. Frank Yeager.
What?
He was a young soldier when he picked me up near the Zambezi River. I was half dead from starvation, and he shared his rations with me. Yes, Frank Yeager. The man who you destroyed was my brother and my only family.
No. Gray Fox?
We survived that hell together, Frank and I. He protected me. He's my one connection. The only connection I have to my past.
And he brought you back to America?
No. I was in Mozambique when he came.
Who is he? You mean Big Boss?
Yes. He brought us to this land of freedom, this America. And then he and my brother went back to Africa to continue the war. And that's when it happened. You killed my benefactor and sent my brother home a cripple. I vowed revenge and joined Foxhound. I knew it was my best chance to meet you, and I prayed for the day that I would.
So, were your prayers answered?
Она решила отомстить.
Yes. I waited 2 long years.
To kill me? Is that all you cared about?
Yes. That's right. 2 years. You were all I thought about for 2 long years. Like some kind of twisted obsession.
Do you still hate me?
Not exactly. I was partly wrong about you.
What about Liquid and the others?
I'll have my revenge on them too.
Naomi, you didn't kill that doctor too, did you? The one that used Gray Fox for his genome experiments?
Dr. Clark? No. That was my brother. Afterwards, I covered it up and helped him hide out.
So that ninja, I mean Gray Fox, he's come here to kill me?
I don't think so. I think he just came here to fight you. I wasn't sure before, but now I think I understand. A final battle with you. That's all he lives for. I'm sure of it.
Fox, no. Naomi, tell me something.
About Fox Die? Fox Die is a type of retrovirus that targets and kills only specific people. First, it infects the macrophages in the victim's body. Fox Die contains smart enzymes created through protein engineering. They're programmed to respond to specific genetic patterns in the cells.
Those enzymes recognize the target's DNA?
Right. They respond by becoming active and using the macrophages. They begin creating TNF-epsilon.
Huh?
It's a type of cytokine, a peptide which causes cells to die. The TNF-epsilon is carried along the bloodstream to the heart, where they attach to the TNF receptors in the heart cells.
And then they cause a heart attack?
The heart cells suffer a shock and undergo an extreme apoptosis. Then the victim dies.
Apoptosis? You mean the heart cells commit suicide? Naomi,
What?
you must have programmed that thing to kill me too, right?
Да, да, она же тебе
Do I still
сказала
have
уже.
time? Naomi, I don't blame you for wanting me dead, but I can't go yet. I still have a job to do.
Listen, Snake. I'm not the one who made the decision to use Fox Dye.
Huh?
Что?
No. You were injected with Fox Dye as a part of this operation. I just wanted to let you know that.
Короче, это Кэмпбелл был, да?
That's not the whole truth.
Huh?
The real thing I wanted to tell you was... Snake,
Hey, what are you doing?
Snake!
Naomi!
Snake, I can't allow Naomi to make any more unauthorized transmissions.
What?
Naomi's been removed from this operation.
What happened to Naomi? What did she mean when she said that Fox Dye was a part of this operation? Colonel, let me talk to her.
I won't. She's under arrest.
Colonel, you double-crossed me.
Snake, there's no time for that. Right now, your job is to stop Metal Gear. Okay, Snake?
Короче, этот, как его, несколько вот этих поворотов зашиты прям один за другим в игру. Так, сейчас резко бежим. Прям резко. Надо наваливать, надо наваливать. Так, она еще горячая, давайте бежим. Все просто... Блин, нафиг эти солдаты вообще здесь нужны? Стоп, Фу, пробежал. Так, карточка еще горячая. Гранату берем. Бам, полетели, побежали. Девочки и мальчики. Главное, чтобы она не остыла. Главное, чтобы карточка не остыла. Просто только в другом. А чё... Действительно нельзя было какую-нибудь зажигалку, я не знаю, подогреть ее. Здорово, Блэхард. Чё-то вы все задержались на самом деле. Я, конечно, не самый зрелищный кусок игры прохожу, но... Так, та-та-та-та. Так, это тутырок, вон он ходит. Че, он идет подальше? Все, в принципе, я готов совершить невероятное. Так, карточка не остыла? Нет, не остыла. Давай, давай. Мы остановим Metal Gear. Сейчас окажется, что наоборот я ракеты запущу, да? А ее никто и не запускал.
Thank you, Snake. Now the detonation code is completed. Nothing can stop Metal Gear now.
Master, what's going on?
You found the key, and even activated the warhead for us too. I really must express my gratitude.
Короче, это Ликвид, да?
Involved you in that silly shape memory alloy business.
What are you talking about?
We weren't able to learn the DARPA chief's code. Even with Mantis' psychic powers, he couldn't read his mind. Then Ocelot accidentally killed him during the interrogation. In other words, we weren't able to launch the nuclear device, and we were all getting a little worried. Without the threat of a nuclear strike, our demands would never be met.
What do you mean?
Without the detonation codes, we had to find some other way. That's when we decided you might prove useful, Snake.
What?
First, I thought we might get the information from you, Snake, so I had Decoy Octopus disguise himself as the DARPA chief. Unfortunately, Octopus didn't survive the encounter, thanks to Fox Die.
You mean you had this plan from the beginning, just to get me to input the detonation code?
Huh? You didn't think you made it this far by yourself, did you?
Who the hell are you?
In any case, the launch preparations are complete. Once the world glimpses the power of this weapon, the White House will have no choice but to surrender the Fox Die vaccine to me. Their ace in the hole is useless now.
Ace in the hole?
The Pentagon's plan to use you was already successful in the torture room. Snake, you're the only one who doesn't know. Ah, poor fool.
Who are you anyway?
I'll tell you everything you want to know. If you come where I am, that is.
Да это Ликвид Снейк же, да?
Very close by.
Snake, that's not Master Miller.
Campbell, you're too late.
Master Miller's body was just discovered at his home. He's been dead for at least 3 days. I didn't know because my codec link with Master was cut off. But Mei Ling said his transmission signal was coming from inside the base.
So who is
А
it?
раньше вы не могли?
You've been talking to
Me, dear brother.
Liquid. How the...
You've served your purpose. You may die now.
Так, стойте, стойте. Противогаз. Так, надо выбираться отсюда. Подождите.
Snake, gas! Do something! Snake, call Emmerich. He should be able to break through
Мелюха, он
security.
может взломать систему защиты. Ага. Надо было сразу, да, звонить.
Snake, that's bulletproof glass. You can't break it with an ordinary weapon.
Can't you open the security lock here?
I'll try. Just hold on for a minute.
Да подожди минутку, ну давай. А хрен мне остается делать? Можешь не торопиться, дружище.
I hacked into
Красавчик, есть же. Опа. Это Ликвид. Иди-ка сюда, мразь.
Liquid! Snake! Did you like my sunglasses? You'd point a weapon at your own brother?
Да стреляй уже!
Master.
So I could manipulate you more easily. And you performed quite well, I must say. Although the boys at the Pentagon are probably saying the same thing.
What the hell are you talking about?
Following orders blindly with no questions asked, you've lost your warrior's pride and become nothing more than a pawn snake.
What?
Stopping the nuclear launch, rescuing the hostages, it was all just a diversion.
A diversion?
The Pentagon only needed for you to come into contact with us. That's what killed the Arms Tech president and decoy octopus.
You don't mean...
That's right. You were sent here to kill us so they could retrieve Metal Gear undamaged, along with the bodies of the Genome soldiers. From the beginning, the Pentagon was just using you as a vector to spread Fox dye.
Fox dye? It can't be. Are you telling me Naomi was working with the Pentagon?
They thought she was, but it seems that Dr. Naomi Hunter couldn't be controlled so easily.
What?
We've got a spy working in the Pentagon. He reported that Dr. Hunter altered Fox Dye's program just before the operation, but no one knows how.
Why? I wonder... Maybe they arrested her so they could find out the answer to that.
No doubt. But I had no idea she was motivated by such petty revenge. We still don't know what changes she made to Fox Dye's program. Oh well, it doesn't matter. I've already added the Fox Dye vaccine to my list of White House demands.
There's a vaccine?
There must be, but that woman is the only one who really knows. Anyway, it might prove to be unnecessary.
Why's that?
You were successful in coming into contact with all of us, so we must have all been exposed to the virus. It's true that the Arms Tech president and decoy octopus were killed by Fox Dye, but Ocelot, myself, and you, the carrier, were apparently unaffected.
A bug in the virus's programming?
Could be. In any case, if it doesn't kill you, then I'm not worried either. After all, our genetic code is identical.
So it's true. You and I are...
Yes, twins. But we're not ordinary twins. We're twins linked by cursed genes. Les enfants terribles. You're fine. You got all the old man's dominant genes.
Периодически пропадает звук.
Everything was done so that you would be the greatest of his children. The only reason I exist is so they could create you.
I was the favorite, huh?
That's right. I'm just the leftovers of what they used to make you. Can you understand what it's like to know that you're garbage since the day you were born? But I'm the one Father chose.
So that's why you're so obsessed with Big Boss. Some warped kind of love.
Love? It's hate! He always told me I was inferior, and now I'll have my revenge! You should understand me, brother. You killed our father with
Если звук
your
игры
own
пропадает
hand.
или мой базар?
You stole my chance for revenge. Now I'll finish the work that father began. I will surpass him. I will destroy him!
You're just like Naomi.
Well, I'm not like you! Unlike you, I'm proud of the destiny that is encoded into my very genes! Yeah!
Snake, your blood will be the first to be spilled by this glorious new weapon. Consider it an honor, a gift from your brother. Now I'll show you the power of the weapon that will lead us in the 21st century.
It's moving.
Вот тебе финальная битва. Ну или не финальная, сейчас посмотрим.
How do I stop it?
Ну да, потому что у меня вроде стабильно все. Я сейчас ошалею, наверное, его валить. Так. Это вообще никак не повлияло, да? Так. Ладно, это мы пропускаем. Мне надо Никиту взять, наверное. Сейчас ХП у него появится. А, даже так, да? Снейк! Ну, стингеры, скорее всего. Бам-бам. Блин, так от них не свалить. Бам. Что-то я ему урон-то не наношу. Куда ему стрелять-то? Просто сваливать, да? Прикол-то в том, что сваливать некуда особо. Так. Он должен перегреться или что? Блять. Что, он меня найти не может? Странно, что он местами меня пробивает. так-то довольно проблематично от него уворачиваться. Ай, блядь. Ну вставай! Бззь. Так, что мне по... Может, кто-нибудь что-нибудь расскажет?
Metal gear is moving. Snake, it's all riding on you now. You've got to stop that thing. But how? You'll have to ask Dr. Emmerich, the guy who made it.
Snake, Rex's armor is impregnable. You can't do any damage with the weapons you've got. Rex uses the latest advances in compound armor. The only way you can pierce it is with a high-performance heat round.
So what do I do?
Rex's pilot seat operates exactly like a VR system. It's got multiple sensors connected to a high-tech interface used to controls. It's completely self-enclosed and shut off from the outside environment.
He's not using his naked eyes?
That's right. So if you could somehow destroy the sensors... Do you see that round plate on Rex's left arm?
Yeah, that thing that looks like a shield.
That's a radome. If you can destroy that thing, it won't be able to use its electronic equipment.
So he'll be blinded.
Yeah, try to hit that radome with a Stinger missile.
So that will stop it?
No. Rex was designed so it can be controlled manually, too.
Oh, great.
The part that looks like a beak is where the pilot seat is. In an emergency, it'll open up. Rex's armor is perfect. You can't destroy it.
You told me that already.
But the interior is a different story.
I get it. First I destroy the radome. That will force him to open up the pilot's seat.
Right. If you can shoot a Stinger missile into the cockpit, you'll destroy the computer control system.
You intentionally designed it with a weak point?
It's not a weak point. I like to think of it as a character flaw. People just aren't complete without some type of character flaw, don't you think?
I guess so. I owe you one, Otacon.
Так. Так. Давай, развернись ко мне. Так, хаваем. Да чтоб тебя со твоим лазером. Да вставай, мразь! Блин, последний паёк. Ну, давай, открывай кабину, черт лохматый. Серьезно, Грей Фокс прибежал? Нифига у него там бластер, мастер.
Fox, why? What do you want from me? I am a prisoner of death. Only you can free me. Fox, stay out of this. What about Naomi? She's hell-bent on taking revenge for you. Naomi? You're the only one who can stop her. No, I can't. Why? Because I'm the one who killed her parents. I was young then, and couldn't bring myself to kill her too. I felt so bad that I decided to take her with me. I raised her like she was my own blood to soothe my guilty conscience. Even now she thinks of me as her brother.
Как всегда.
From the outside, we might have seemed like a happy brother and sister, but every time I looked at her, I saw her parents' eyes staring back at me. Tell her for me. Tell her that I was the one who did it. We're just about out of time. Here's a final present from Deep Throat.
Он реально Deep Throat. Ну и...
In the Middle East, we don't hunt foxes, we hunt jackals. Instead of foxhounds, we use royal harriers.
Fox.
How strong is that exoskeleton of yours? Snake, are you just going to sit by and watch him die?
Ну отломайте уже наконец. Кстати, почему он не использовал свой камуфляж? Почему I can do it? Почему он как динозавр вопит?
Foolish man. He prayed for death, and it found him. You see, you can't protect anyone, not even yourself. Die!
Имперский рыцарь на минималках. Блин, куда опять мой стингер делся? Да чтоб вас всех... Так не говорите, что я с первой фазы начну. Да ладно! Так, ну звоним. Надо промотать. Эй. Писец. Пока этим стингером наведешься, это просто писец. Так, надо в какой-то момент нормально сохраниться. Все, это проматываем. Сохраняемся, берем стингер. Надо заставить его разворачиваться. Так. От ракет мы уйдем под ноги. Быстренько. Опять же, нужно заставить его разворачиваться. Оп. Блин. Ну вставай! Да вот какого хрена он так долго лежит? Так. Бронежилет. Писец, от них бесполезно вообще убегать. Так, давай. Да ну ёб твою мать, ну... Короче, от этой херовины просто не увернуться никак. Так. Да ну почему я не могу этого сделать? Это мой выбор. Я хочу это сделать. Так, стингер у меня есть. Надо заставить его разворачиваться. Он залагал. Нет, 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 только не наступи на меня. Шикарно. Сейчас я в другой момент сохранюсь. Харе базарить, а? Дайте мне уже Metal Gear завалить. Вот здесь я сохраняюсь и буду пропускать просто ролик. Бежим, 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 бежим. Давай, разворачивайся, мы тебе в ебло выстрелим. Самое забавное, что... Так. Короче, вставай, 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 не хрен валяться. Вот, подождите, какого... Бежим, 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 бежим. Так, он разворачивается. Почему не наводится-то ему на лицо? Блин, как меня этот лазер раздражает. Так, не канает это дело. Отбегаем. Бежим, 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 бежим. Наводись. Да ну сраный лазер. Ракеты пускай. Вот от ракет я хотя бы уже уворачиваться научился. А вот от лазера вообще писец. Блин, там паёк один лежит, единственный. Не, это не варик. Здесь мы разрываем дистанцию. И, кстати... Хорош. Не канает, да? Тоже не канает. Я от лазера ушел. От пулеметов не умру. Отбегаем. Взяли на мушку, выстрелили. От ракет убежал. От лазера, после лазера мы наводимся. На нахрен. Я, короче, паттерн понял. Вот, после лазера разворачиваемся. Главное навестись. Сука, он мне самому паттерн сбил. Серьезно? Вы это видели? Последние ракеты тупо урон не нанесли. О, да. Неужели мы эту срань взорвали? Да ладно, эта мразь выжила. Главное, меня взрывом оглушило, а его ни хрена.
Liquid, you're still alive.
I won't die as long as you still live.
Too bad. It looks like your revolution was a failure.
Just because you've destroyed Metal Gear doesn't mean I am done fighting.
Fighting? What are you really after?
A world where warriors like us are honored as we once were, as we should be.
That was Big Boss's fantasy.
It was his dying wish. When he was young, during the Cold War, the world needed men like us. We were valued then. We were desired. But things, are different now. With all the lives,
Какой-то капризный ребенок.
war isn't what
Ему нужно
it used to
внимание.
be. We're losing our place in a world that no longer needs us. A world that now spurns our very existence. You should know that as well as I do. After I launch this weapon and get our $1 billion, we'll be able to bring chaos and honor back to this world gone soft. Conflict will breed conflict, new hatreds will arise. Then, we'll steadily expand our sphere of influence.
But as long as there are people, there will always be war.
But the problem is balance. Father knew what type of a balance was best.
Is that the only reason?
Isn't it reason enough for warriors such as us?
I don't want that kind of world.
Ha! You lie! So why are you here then? Why do you continue to follow your orders while your superiors betray you? Why did you come here? Well, I'll tell you then. You enjoy all the killing. That's why.
What?
Are you denying it? Haven't you already killed most of my comrades?
That was...
I watched your face when you did it. It was filled with the joy of battle.
You're wrong.
There's a killer inside you.
Как у Бэтмен.
You don't have to deny it. We
Диктатор.
are created to be that way.
Created?
Les enfants terribles. The terrible children. That's what the project was called. It started in the 1970s. Their plan was to artificially create the most powerful soldier possible. The person that they chose as the model was the man known then as the greatest living soldier in the world.
Big boss.
But Father was wounded in combat and already in a coma when they brought him in. So they created us from his cells, with a combination of 20th century analog cloning and the super baby method.
Super baby method.
They fertilized an egg with one of Father's cells, and then let it divide into 8 clone babies. Then they transferred the clones to someone's uterus, and later intentionally aborted 6 of the fetuses to encourage strong fetal growth. You and I were originally octuplets.
Octuplets?
Yes. The other 6 of our brothers were sacrificed to make us. We were accomplices in murder before the day we were even born. So it was you and I, 2 fertilized eggs with exactly the same DNA. But they weren't finished yet. They used me as a guinea pig to create a phenotype in which all of the dominant genes were expressed. To create you. I got all of the recessive genes. You took everything from me before I was even born. But you and I aren't his only children.
What?
The genome soldiers. They too are his progeny, carrying on his genetic legacy. But they're different. They're digital. With the completion of the Human Genome Project, the mysteries of humanity were laid bare. Thanks to Father's DNA, they were able to identify more than 60 soldier genes responsible for everything from strategic thinking to the proverbial killer instinct. Those
Очень
soldier
странные у
genes
них
were transplanted into the
костюмы
members of the
защитные.
next generation special forces. That became the genome soldiers. That's right. The genome soldiers that you've been killing are our brothers with the same genes as ours.
Мгм.
The genome soldiers.
That's right. They are our brothers, created artificially through the alignment of nucleotides to mimic our father's genes. They too are the product of numerous sacrifices.
Sacrifices?
Human experiments! 1991, the Gulf War. The military secretly injected soldiers with the soldier genes. The Gulf War syndrome that hundreds of thousands of returning soldiers complained about was a side effect of it.
Ha! Everyone knows that the Gulf War syndrome was caused by exposure to depleted uranium used in the anti-tank rounds.
That was just a cover story issued by the Pentagon. First they tried to say it was post-traumatic stress disorder. then chemical or biological weapons. The poison gas detection units and the anti-sarin injections, they were all just a cover-up of the secret genetic experiments.
So then, the so-called Gulf War babies that have been reported by Gulf War vets are...
Yes, they too are our brothers and sisters.
So the genome soldiers mean that the experiments were a success?
Success? Don't be a fool. They're a complete failure. We are on the verge of extinction.
What?
Have you ever heard of the asymmetry theory? Nature tends to favor asymmetry. Those species which have gone extinct all show signs of
А, то, что они стареют быстрее.
suffer from the same problem. Signs of symmetry. So do I. As do you. That's right. We are all on the verge of death at the genetic level. We don't know when or what type of disease will occur. That's why we need the old man's genetic information.
You want Big Boss's DNA so you can save your family? It's very touching.
In nature, family members don't mate with each other, and yet they help each other to survive. Do you know why? It increases the chance that their genes will be passed on to a new generation. Altruism among blood relatives is a response to natural selection. It's called the selfish gene theory.
You're telling me that your genes are ordering you to save the genome soldiers?
You can't fight your genes. It's fate. All living things are born for the sole purpose of passing on their parents' genes. That's why I'll follow what my genes tell me. And then I'm going to go beyond. In order to break the curse of my heritage. And to do that, first, I will kill you.
Да-да.
Look behind you.
Meryl!
Внезапно.
Is she alive?
I'm not sure. She was alive a few hours ago. Poor girl kept calling your name.
Meryl.
Stupid woman. Falling in love with a man who doesn't even have a name.
I have a name.
No! We have no past, no future, and even if we did, it wouldn't be truly ours. You and I are just copies of our father, Big Boss.
Let Meryl go.
As soon as we've finished our business, we're almost out of time.
You're talking about Fox Die.
No. It seems now that the Pentagon knows that Metal Gear is destroyed, they've arrived at a decision. They won't even need a PDA. If you want the details, why don't you ask your precious Colonel Campbell?
Colonel, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm listening.
What is the Pentagon trying to do? Colonel, answer me.
The Secretary of Defense has taken over active control of this operation. He's on his way there by AWACS.
What for?
To bomb the place.
What?
Not only that, B-2 bombers just lifted off from Galena Air Force Base. They're carrying B-6113 surface-piercing tactical nuclear bombs.
What? Metal Gear is destroyed. Tell the Secretary of Defense.
The Secretary of Defense heard that Naomi double-crossed us, and he's worried about Fox Die. Now that there's no more danger of a nuclear strike from Metal Gear, he's going to do whatever's necessary to cover up the truth of what really happened here.
He's going to drop a nuclear bomb to vaporize all the evidence along with anyone who knows anything.
Don't worry, Snake. I'll stop the nuclear strike.
How?
I may only be a figurehead here, but I'm still officially in command of this mission. If I issue an order to delay the strike, it'll confuse the chain of command and at least buy you some time. It'll give you a chance to escape.
But, Colonel, if you do that...
It's okay, Snake. The truth is, Foxhound was already the subject of an undercover investigation. Merrill was transferred to this base just before the terrorist attack as a way of manipulating me.
Those bastards.
I'm sorry. They forced me to cooperate in exchange for her life. You better get out of there, Snake.
Are you sure? It'll be bad for you.
Don't worry. It's the least I can do for you, after all the lies.
Colonel,
I'm ordering them to cancel the bombing run. After that, there's no turning back.
What? What are you doing? What?
Snake!
Mei Ling, what happened to the Colonel?
I don't believe it.
What happened?
Snake the Colonel!
Roy Campbell has been relieved of duty.
Да заколебали.
Secretary of Defense Jim Houseman. Put the Colonel back on. He's been
Нет, я не
placed
смотрел
under
38
arrest for
обезьян.
leaking top secret information and for the crime of high treason. Ridiculous. Yes, he's a ridiculous man. He truly believed that he was in command of this operation. You bastard. There won't be a speck of evidence left. I'm sure the President would want the same thing. President ordered this? President is a busy man. I have complete authority here. How do you plan on explaining a nuclear attack on Alaska to the media? Don't worry. We've prepared a convincing cover story. We'll simply say that the terrorists exploded a nuclear device. Smart. You'll be murdering everyone here. The scientists, the Genome Army, everyone. Donald, the DARPA chief is already dead. So, you didn't mean to kill the DARPA chief after all? He was my friend. And you could care less about what happens to everybody else, huh? Well, if you give me the optic disc, I might consider saving them. What are you talking about? Metal Gear's test data. Donald was supposed to bring it back. I don't have it. I see. Oh well, that's okay. You two are an embarrassment from the 1970s. Our country's dirty little secret. You can't be allowed to live. Well, the bombs will be dropping soon, and you two have a lot of catching up to do. Farewell.
70-х это, наверное, еще... Ну, события третьей части.
You stole everything from me. Only your death can satisfy me. Only your death can return to me what is rightly mine. But you'll make a beautiful sacrifice for our final battle. Do you see this? It will be the time limit for our final battle. This nuclear module is set to detonate at the precise moment of her death.
Блять, там ядерных зарядов сколько у них?
If you win, you might still be able to save her. You could enjoy one brief moment of love before the end. If you cross this line, you'll fall. At this height, it will kill even you. Have at you, Snake!
Ты, сука, упадешь? Нет. Ай. Да, стоп. Третья часть это, по-моему, это как Big Box с этим стал, ну типа Auto Heaven построил. Блин, за 2 минуты уработать его — это проблема. Так, ладно. Давайте попробуем по новой. Ну-ка. Я могу его вот пару раз уработать. Потом нужно его швырнуть. Да, блин, меня запарило. Out of Heaven был второй Metal Gear. А, в третьей части он, по-моему, встречается со своей наставницей, просто босс, которая, да? Там тёлка. Я еще тут с управлением совладать не могу. Будем начинать заново, блять, пока его не уработаю. Да, блин, вот это вот очень долго, по несколько секунд он просто висит. Я могу позвонить? Я могу только вот Мэйлин еще позвонить. Я быстро нажимаю любую кнопку. Очень странно, он мне урона сносит. Падла. Половину хп снял. Давай. На, сука. По морде получил. Давай. Две успешные атаки его по-любому надо ронять. Успею, да? Сука. Блин. Надо уронить его. На. Ох, нифига, я не ожидал вот этого. Пиздец какой-то. Швыряем. На, переворот. Ебало набили. Так, тут... Ой. Ать. На, лети отсюда. Теперь я упал. Блин, он отступает так. Нет! Писец, вот эта подача, блин, столько жизни отнимает. Так, надо его поймать. Секунд. Блин, да последняя подача мне стала. Ну почему я ударить-то не могу его? Блять, как это называется? Целиться еще так неудобно. На, подачу словил. Давай, беги сюда. Ай-яй-яй-яй-яй. Хорошо, подачу. Отпадать. Так, ногой попали. Переворот. Блин. Пока стабилизируется, надо его... Да вот какого в ответку-то мне так прилетает жестко? А, откуда? Вот я, кстати, контрудар нажимал. Ох, нифига себе! Не, это все, это палево. Пока мы этой акробатикой сраной занимаемся. Конечно. Блин, его еще толком не уронишь ни. Да, блять, что за залупа? Ну, залазь, дружище, блин. Столько времени на эти анимации тратится, это просто дурдом. Половина еще промахивается ударов. Да ну ё-моё! Не, это все это провал. Вот 3 секунды на эту анимацию. Плюс я его ударить не могу. Ну, 5 секунд. Ну, залазь. Поначалу-то вообще нормально все идет. Вот когда он начинает вот такие странные контрудары делать, приходится его швырять. А когда швыряешь, он падает вниз. И ждешь. 5 секунд минус. Еще 5 секунд. По щам получил. Давай. Чуть-чуть осталось. Блин, одну подачу ему собрать. Да! Почему он так тупо падает? Так, у нас 14 секунд на все про все.
Meryl. Meryl?
Она все-таки жива.
Snake, is that you? Snake, oh, you're alive. Thank God.
Meryl. Meryl, are you okay?
Are you okay? Is that all you can say?
Meryl, it must have been terrible.
Oh, it wasn't that bad. I didn't give in to the torture.
Torture?
And things even worse than that. I was fighting too. Just like you.
You're a strong woman.
Fighting them made me feel closer to you. I felt like you were there with me. It gave me the strength to go on. But I was scared.
I'm sorry.
Don't say that. But it made me realize something. During all the pain and shame, there was one thing I was sure of. A single hope that I held on to. And that hope kept me alive. Snake, I wanted to see you again.
Meryl. That's my Kodak.
Он у него где-то же в голове, и он так и звучит.
Snake, it's me.
Otacon, good news. Meryl's okay.
All right. You saved her, man. Good job.
I got some bad news too. We're about to be bombed.
Oh boy. I guess we're considered expendable.
Is there a way out of here?
A way out? Yeah. You can take the loading tunnel to the surface. There's a parking garage right next to you. The tunnel leads from there to the surface.
The door in front?
No. It's a small entrance to the west of that door.
How about the security?
I just unlocked it. Who do you think you're talking to? I'll take care of security along your escape route, too.
What do you do?
Me? I'll stay here.
Are you crazy?
I need a little more time to take care of your escape route.
Всегда такая музычка начинает
Unlocking
играть.
the security doors is difficult work. Only I can do it.
Otacon.
Don't worry. I'm staying here. It's my own decision.
Otacon. This is a hardened shelter, but they're going to use a surface-piercing nuke. It won't hold.
I'm through regretting the past. Life isn't all about loss, you know. Snake, I'm a complete person now. I've found a reason to live.
Good. Don't die on me.
See you. Take care of Meryl, okay?
I will.
Okay, I gotta go. I promise I'll do something about your escape route.
Thanks.
Thanks? Well, that sounds nice.
I believe in you.
Thanks, Snake.
Let's get the hell out of here.
About him? Where's Otacon?
He's fighting right now. With his old self. To be the man he wants to be.
He's fighting for us
Писец
too?
у них бицухи такие.
And I don't want it to be in vain.
Она выглядит как вот фитнес-тёлки, короче. Не фитнес, а бодибилдерши, короче.
Meryl.
Snake.
Вы потом давайте будете это любиться.
It started.
I must be heavy.
Looks like we're not gonna have a love scene after.
That way. Too bad.
Let's get out of here.
Snake, it's freezing outside. You need some clothes.
There's my sneaking suit.
Hurry up.
А у самой типа одежды дофига, да?
Hurry. Looking good, Snake. Hurry.
Паёк.
I'll drive. Damn, a surveillance camera.
Нам же сказали, их отключат.
No keys. All right, keys. I got it, Snake. Jump in. Fire that machine gun with your weapon butt. Shoot him, Snake.
Да что он поворачивается-то медленно?
Snake, hold on.
Писец. А побыстрее-то нельзя? Жизней кропаль просто.
Uh-oh, Snake. Check point. Here they come. We'll never make it. Snake, clear a path. Okay, Snake, let's go. We're not
Все с меня хп.
Here they come. We'll never make it. Snake, clear a path.
Да ну это палево. Ну как вот от них вообще уворачиваться?
Hurry.
Это прям какая-то морось, а?
I'll drive. Damn, a surveillance camera. Damn, no keys. All right, keys. I got it, Snake. Jump in. Fire that machine gun with your weapon butt. Shoot him, Snake.
Да ну попади ты в эти бочки сраные.
Snake, hold on.
Это вообще жесть. Надо вот так встать. Потому что она разворачивается на левую сторону.
Uh-oh, Snake. Check point. Here they come. We'll never make it. Snake, clear a path. Okay, Snake, let's go. We're not out of the woods yet. Here they come. We'll never make it. Snake, clear a path. Did it, Snake?
Пока не будем пользовать. Ой, бля. Серьезно?
Liquid!
Почему я в нее не попадаю-то? Почему этот козел не умирает?
Meryl, are you okay?
Yeah, just a little shook up.
Meryl, can you move?
It's no good. I can't move.
What happened to Liquid?
Да он, наверное, по-любому живой.
Liquid's dead. Uh-oh. Snake!
По всем законам жанра.
Snake!
Фокс, дай его. Накроет. Странно, что его только сейчас накрыло. Ну и хер ли вы лежите, ядерные ракеты.
That means
Don't say it, Snake.
what happened to the air raid? No stealth bombers in sight.
Snake, can you hear me?
Colonel.
Are you okay?
Colonel, what happened?
The Secretary of Defense has been arrested.
О,
Early retirement.
Arrested?
I was able to get into contact with the president. Metal Gear, the exercise, all of it. It was all the Secretary of Defense acting alone.
Acting alone? What happened to the air raid and the nuclear strike?
The orders were rescinded. The F-117s and the B-2 Spirits have returned to the base. Once again, I have complete authority over this operation.
I see.
Washington isn't stupid enough to use nukes to cover up a few secrets.
I wonder about that.
In any case, the danger's over. Thanks, Snake.
Colonel, you can rest easy. Meryl's fine.
Really? Thanks. Thank you, Snake. Snake, I'm sorry, I kept a lot of things from you.
It's okay, Colonel.
Snake, I'm not a colonel.
Oh, that's right.
I've got a present for you. There's a snowmobile close to you. Mei Ling saw it on the satellite photos. This time of year, the glaciers are pretty calm. You should be able to ride right out of there. I'll bet the boys at the DIA and the NSA never expected you to come home alive.
Me neither. I better not show my face around here.
No danger of that. You two officially died after your Jeep sank into the ocean.
That's not too far from the truth.
Also, there's a helicopter waiting for you on Fox Island.
Dr. Hal Emmerich should be somewhere on the base. I want someone to bring him in.
I understand. Leave it to me.
Okay, Roy. Are you gonna be okay?
Don't worry. I've got an insurance policy. A hard copy of all Mei Ling's data. As long as I've got that, you, me, and Mei Ling will be fine.
The battery on these nanomachines will run out soon. They won't be able to follow us.
I guess we won't meet again.
Don't worry. I'll pay you a visit sometime.
Really? I look forward to that.
Roy, just tell me one thing.
What?
About Fox Die.
Meryl will be fine. She wasn't included in its programming.
What about me? It killed Liquid.
Naomi said that she wants to talk to you face to face about that.
How is she?
Don't worry. Mei Ling is with her right now. I'm switching over to Naomi.
Snake, it's me.
Naomi.
I heard about my brother.
I'm sorry. But he had one last message he wanted to say to you. He told me to tell you to forget about him and to go on with your own life.
Frankie said that?
Yeah. He also said he'll always love you. Naomi, your brother just saved you, me, and the whole world. He fought with every ounce of strength in his body.
Maybe now he's finally found some peace. He wasn't really my brother anymore. Ever since he fought with you in Zanzibar, he's been like a ghost. A ghost looking for a place to die.
Naomi, Liquid died from Fox died too. What about me? When am I gonna go?
That's up to you.
What do you mean?
Everybody dies when their time is up.
Yeah, so when's mine up?
It's up to you how you use the time left to you. Live, Snake. That's all I can say to you.
Слишком сложно.
Each person is born with their fate written into their own genetic code. It's unchangeable, immutable. But that's not all there is to life. I finally realized that.
Что-то она еще довольно хорошо ходит с такими ранениями.
Because I wanted to know who I was, where I came from. I thought that if I analyzed my DNA, I could find out who I was, who my parents were. And I thought that if I knew that, then I'd know what path I should take in life. But I was wrong. I didn't find anything. I didn't learn anything. Just like with the genome soldiers, you can input all the genetic information, but that doesn't make them into the strongest soldiers. The most we can say about DNA is that it governs a person's potential strengths, potential destiny. You mustn't allow yourself to be chained to fate, to be ruled by your genes. Humans can choose the type of life they want to live. Snake, whether or not you're in the Fox Die program isn't important. The important thing is that you choose life. And then live. Don't you think, Snake? Don't worry. I'm going to choose life too. Until today, I've always looked for a reason to live. But from here on, I'm going to just live.
Короче, Кодзима любит долгие катсцены. Там же говорят в 4-й части, короче, этот на 40 минут или на час последняя катсцена.
Loving each other, teaching each other. That's how we can change the world. I finally realized it. The true meaning of life. Thank you, Snake.
У них сомнительная одежда для путешествия на снегоходе, конечно.
Look, I found this.
Let's keep it as a reminder.
Of what? A reminder of a successful mission? Or the first time we met?
A reminder of how to live.
Huh?
Until today, I've lived only for myself. Survival has been the only thing I cared about in my life.
That's not just you. That's how everyone is.
I only felt truly alive when I was staring death in the face. I don't know. Maybe it's written into my genes.
What about now? What do your genes say about your future now?
Maybe it's time I live for someone else.
Someone else?
Yeah. Someone like you. Maybe that's the real way to live.
So, where to, Snake?
David. My name's David.
Okay. So where to, Dave?
I think it's time we look for
Ну да, я наслышан. Я как бы не играл.
A new path?
a new purpose.
Will we find it?
We'll find it. I know we'll find it.
What are those?
Caribou. To the Aleutians, the caribou is a symbol of life. It'll be spring here soon.
For us too.
Yeah. Spring brings new life to everything. It's a time for hope.
Тут особо даже комментировать нечего. Блин, просто смотришь как фильм. Ну, конечно, первая часть, да. Кривая, деревянная. Ну, это PlayStation 1, ё-моё. Странно, у них на самом деле очень как-то странно отношения на этот развились. У них особо ничего такого не было, чтобы прям влюбиться друг в друга. Короче, у Кодзимы это личная какая-то, видимо, личный взгляд на ядерное оружие. Раз он упомянул Хиросиму. Итак, это был Metal Gear Solid. Игруля прикольная, но мое, наверное, отношение к ней, ну, все-таки она прикольная для своего времени. Сейчас переигрывать ее довольно тяжело. Во-первых, управление. Во-вторых, ну, как бы некоторые геймдизайнерские решения, то есть вот, ну, затягивание, скажем, процесса. А в целом, да, в целом прикольно. Очень много философских размышлений в плане того, что, ну вот, я играл, я видел, я охреневал. Это ты про 4-ю часть? Ну, если на самом деле будет поддержка со стороны комьюнити, а не только одного тебя, то я думаю, может и следующий пройдем. Все, на сегодня все. Я довольно сильно устал вот за это время. Вроде всего 2,5 часа напрягло, на самом деле. Так что всем спасибо, кто смотрел, кто писал, кто комментировал, давал подсказки и так далее. Всем пока.